Hi guys, just carved Rob, just carving. Here's our wizard. Well, here's another wizard, I should say. The second one that I've carved. Looks like we ran into a filming issue, a camera issue. That's what it is. Yep, it was a camera issue. And what happened is I bought a brand new SD card for my camera, and the little red record light was on and everything, and I spent like 2.5 hours recording me carving this thing. Got done and went to edit it, and it was gone. Yes, gone. I went to download it from the camera to this cell phone, which has a wireless connection, so it downloads directly to the cell phone, and I couldn't find anything to download. So I pulled the card out of the camera and I stuck it in the laptop, and the laptop said something went wrong. And that's all it said, something went wrong. I'm like, okay. So I took the camera and I put the card back in the camera, and I hit record, and for about 2 seconds this little flash came up and it said format error. I'm like, format error? So I went back and I went to the format thing, and it says this SD card has not been formatted and is corrupt. Oh, there it is. So it was recording, and the camera has no internal memory at all. It all goes through the SD card. So when I pushed the record button, that message probably flashed up and I didn't see it. The cheaper SD card, which was a 32 gig SD card, just formatted itself. You know, I didn't do anything to it. So I figured, well, with all the video I'm shooting, I need 128, the biggest one that camera will accept. So I bought it and I put it in, and it didn't work. I'm bummed. I am surely bummed, because I really wanted to show how I carved this guy. Now, Jordy over there carving Fusion, he just carved a bigger wizard. So if you need a wizard fix, head on over and see Jordy at Carving Fusion. He's put up, I think, like 3 videos today on his wizard that he's carving. And I have none. No video for you guys. Sorry. I'm so sorry. So sorry. You wouldn't believe how sorry I am. Because, like, it took me 2.5–3 hours to carve this guy. And normally this carve right here would be about an hour, maybe. But because I'm doing the camera work and this and that, and I had to do some other things in between, it ended up taking me a couple hours, almost 3 hours, I think, to get this guy. And I still have a hand to go. He's only got one hand. His hand holding this staff. Yep. So we got to carve this hand and put something in it yet. So there's my wizard number 2. I'm thinking maybe cutting the cloak back a little bit here. I don't know yet. I don't know. I think he's looking pretty good. I like how it overhangs his face and shadows his face. And we undercut all the beard and everything, so we got nice shadows going there. And so tomorrow I will come back, hopefully. Got a busy day. Get this hand done. Figure out what I want to put in it. Do the beard. And this guy, and then we're going to come back and we're going to put the whoosh, as Jordy says, the whoosh, like the wind's blowing the cloak, you know, blowing the cloak. So we'll end up cutting folds in the cloak, so like the other guy that we did, to make it look like the wind is blowing his cloak. Okay. So, and the hand positions on this guy are way different than the other guy. The other guy, the arm's kind of wrapped in. So I had to go this way and this way with the things he's holding. This one, see, second one, I learned to leave. This is the original surface of the wood way out here. I learned to leave that out there so I can get that arm extended out away from the body, so that the like on the other one, the staff is crossing the dragon blade. You guys want to see the other one again? Since we don't have no video of me carving them, I might as well show you them, right? Let me grab him. He's up on the shelf. He was sitting right next to the Grinch. Sitting right next to the Grinch. There he is. Oop, he fell over. Okay. So this is our first guy here. And he's got his dragon blade, and he's got his staff with the ruby and the pointy stabby thing. And then this guy, you can see he's, oh, probably 15 or 20% bigger than this guy as an actual size if you line them up. So he's not much bigger, but he is bigger. So I guess that leaves us in the position where we're going to have to carve a third wizard. Yep, a third wizard. So we're going up in scale, guys. Boom, boom, and then I'm thinking maybe 10 or 12 inches on the next guy. Okay, so that's where we're at. No video, just two wizards. George, is that you? No, my name is Raphael. Oh. Okay. So there was those two guys. That's where they're at. So we're going to try finishing this guy up tomorrow. And I guess I'll record, at least show you how to do a hand, or how I do a hand. Okay. And then we'll carve the beard hairs in. And we'll get the swishy thing going with the cloak, like this guy. The wind's kind of blowing his cloak around, right? And we'll do the same thing with this guy. Okay, we'll get the wind swishing his cloak around. And this guy, we kind of left like a trailer behind him, though. So we're going to end up probably shaving this belly, this bottom part of his cloak. Yeah, I think we're going to have to thin that out a little bit, too, here. Yeah, so we'll get that done tomorrow too, and then that will be another one. We'll get them painted, and this face is a lot more detailed because I had a lot bigger area to work with than this face here. So this guy's actually got eyeballs in his head. It's big enough I could take my my air tool, the high-speed air tool, and cut eyeballs in his head. Which is, I put it away, didn't I? Yep. This is the high-speed air tool right here. This uses 1.6 millimeter burrs. And this happens to be a very small diamond flame burr in here. I don't know if you guys can see it that good, but that's what it is. Okay. And of course we used our OCC knives, the 2 1/4 and the 1 3/8, I believe this one is. And we used our Dremel. We got a Dremel with a flame burr in it. It's a diamond flame burr. But we also used our Extreme, one of our Extreme, I believe this is a Saber Tooth Extreme taper burr. And we used our cut saw Extreme flame burr to get rid of a lot of this material. Okay. And we used our bandsaw to rough him out. And we created patterns. Okay, this is my patterns for bandsaw. So this was the side view right here. And then this was the front view. And you can kind of see I got the arms drawn in there. And face and all that good stuff. So it never hurts to make paper patterns before you actually get into the wood. And if you got a bandsaw or a jigsaw, cutting all this extra stock, all this extra wood stock, yeah, rock and roll. Cutting all that extra waste stock or waste wood out of there and off the back saves you an enormous amount of having to use the Dremel. If you have it, use it. You know, don't be afraid to mix your tools up. I use knives. I use my Dremel. I use a high-speed air tool. I use whatever I've got available to me to carve these guys. Now this guy was made out of balsa wood. This guy is made out of basswood. Basswood good, balsa wood sucks. Okay? I know it's a little bit confusing because they're both like balsa bass. Sometimes I might even say one's the other when the other one's the one. You know, that happens. My brain don't work the way it should. So, yeah, this is our basswood guy here. And he's like I said, probably 10, 15, maybe even 20% bigger than this guy. If you had them in your hands, you'd understand why I'm saying they're that much difference. Okay? Ooh, wizards. So that's that, guys. I'm sorry we didn't get the video. I'm sorry that I did not understand that I had to format the card. I shot some video with the card after I formatted it. It worked good. It downloaded to my phone. Blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada. So that's where we are anyway. So, onward and upward. Always go forward. And remember, just carve. Be awesome. Carve something awesome. Share, subscribe, and like if you want to. And we will catch you guys on the next one. I am so sorry that the video went on me. Or my brain went, something went, and we ended up with, so that's the way it went. Share, subscribe, and like. We'll catch you on the next one, guys. Bye.